Nah, yes.
Hypothetically, I'm sure you or somebody else been in a relationship that it stops their growth, their individual growth to like
be the best version of themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not only be with that person, but kind of stops their growth from their career or their goals. Basically, stresses them out, where like they down and like depressive type shit. Not depressive, like.
Not even. I feel like honestly, like.
But you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, just to like branch off what you were saying, bro. Like, it always comes down to self. It depends on that individual, because you have some people that like yourself process it the way that you do, but you have some people who's like, damn, I got this, this, and this on the table. And which one I'm gonna put more effort in? Am I gonna put more on myself or more in what I'm trying to build with her? And then depending on who that person is, they might be like, man, I'm gonna focus more on myself. And then, you know, with whatever me and Shorty got going on, that's gonna handle itself.
See, that's me. Like, before I even have my plate and her plate, I'm gonna try to like basically fill my cup up, or make it. You know how some people say half empty or half full.
Yeah.
I'm going for like the half full, which is the positive part.
Okay.
So even if I'm not, my cup not full, if I'm like half full or like almost full, I'd rather that than me trying to like eat another plate.
Okay. Alright.
Type shit.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to like focus on the plate that I got, and then when I'm like at a point where I'm confident, I'm gonna bring this plate on, cause I know I can handle it.
Wait, so hold on. So like you say you're gonna pull up, you're gonna bring your plate, and is your plate gonna be full, or is it gonna be half full? Like half full and then
for me, I want it to be full. But
so,
if it's at a certain point where I'm confident that I can handle another plate, then I'll do that.
Okay. But then
I'm not trying to be selfish and have two plates that I can't completely focus on.
So
that's gonna be selfish.
So
right?
alright, so let's like dial it back a little bit, right? When you say you pulling up with a plate, that plate is what?
I'm not pulling up with a plate. Okay. I already have my plate. My plate is myself.
Yourself. Okay, alright. I was trying to. Alright, so your plate, right?
Before I pull up and grab another plate, meaning a relationship, I'm gonna take care of my plate first.
Okay.
Instead of being selfish and trying to focus on my plate and then her plate.
Okay. Yeah.
And me focus on my plate, that's gonna attract other people to like come to my table type shit.
Yeah.
Cause
it's not a chair for everybody at your table. Though.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm focused on my plate.
You're so focused on it.
I'm focused on my plate where they see me, yo, I'm a go-getter, I'm doing my thing, like, I'm focused, I'm fully focused. And I'm like, yo, I like your table right
plate.
But not everybody can sit on my table.
Right.
I'm particular about who's sitting on my table. That's why I'm not bringing another plate on my table.
Alright. Now with a shorty, right? So now obviously like with the same analogy of self, bringing a plate to the table, and we filling up our plate with all the core values that we have. If we allow someone to sit at our table and it just so happens to be a chair next to us, who would that chair be for? Or what would it take for a person for you to allow that person to sit next to you?
Trying to eat the same food as I'm eating, that's on my plate.
Okay.
But sometimes it could be like, yo, I could relate to your plate, even though like we ain't got the same food, I could still relate to it. Like I could probably eat off of it.
Okay. Yeah, I can share.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I guess we.
So would that person be a shorty?
It could be a shorty.
It could be a shorty. It could be anybody.
Yeah, it could be anybody. it's growth just had to happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I ain't trying to stay complacent or stuck. I'm trying to like grow.
Yeah. Alright.
But ideally, it would be a shorty too, right?
It would be a shorty.
Yeah.
So, alright, so let's say, you allow that to happen. A shorty just pull up a chair, sit next to you.
When I say ideally a shorty, like, it could be like a shorty, or it could be pertaining to like business. It could be pertaining to like anything you're doing. You just want growth and like trying to evolve type shit.
Right. So now what happens if, alright, so forget the shorty part. Let's just say this is a person, an individual that is worthy enough to sit next to you, right? And it gets crazy with where I'm going with this, because as easy as it is, for example, you're sitting at the chair right now, sitting at the table with your plate, with all your core values. And then I pull up too, with my plate, with the same core values and everything that you come with, or just, but that's the thing, it could get misconstrued, because every day we gotta eat, right? Every day we gotta come to this table. Every day you gotta pull in this chair and sit down and eat. So now let's say for maybe like a week, I'll pull up, same table as you, next to you, with the same tray, with the same amount of food that you have, or maybe even a little more. You feel what I'm saying? Or maybe you see me like a couple chairs down, and you see everybody else's plate, you be like, damn, everybody's plate is decent, but every time I pull up here to sit down and eat, that nigga's plate is just as full as mine. So one day, that nigga pulls up, there's no other seats to sit but next to you, and he sits down with the same plate as you, right? And then as time goes on, he's pulling up with the same amount of plate. Y'all gonna have to chop it up eventually, as time goes on. That's how you really learn and understand a person. But let's say one day, after 3 months of that person pulling up with that plate, where he pull up and his tray is not as full as it used to be. That's your boy now, because y'all 3 months in, like, like, our plate's been full, we've been chopping it up, but damn, this nigga's pulling up this day that, he don't got as much food as he normally does.
Yeah.
What happens?
That's where conversation comes in.
Conversation comes in. But naturally, as good as
but
people
throughout those 3 months, like, I feel like you should know how that person, like, every day y'all chopping up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like you should know, like,
to
that person's going through.
Okay.
Type shit.
What about, alright, so let's forget the fact that we chopping it up. You feel what I'm saying? And if we are chopping it up, it's to a certain degree.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So now, as the individuals that we are, this nigga pulls up with his tray, not as full as it used to be throughout, like I used to pull up for those 3 months. I'm be like, yo, bro, like, you still hungry? Like, I got a little extra. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you something, bro. Like, and that's how it starts, bro. That's how it starts. Legit, that's how it starts, because niggas will put up a front like, yo, play that this nigga. They gonna do whatever it takes, put whatever on the plate, and then, damn, this month or this week I don't got it. I'm gonna pull up with, because I know he be
putting up a front type shit.
Yeah, like he got food all the time. Damn, let me try to get there early so I can sit in that chair next to him. It's crazy out here, bro. Like, niggas really, not saying that niggas move like that, but niggas move like that, bro. Like, niggas will see a plate like, yeah, that nigga full all the time. Damn, I don't got it this week. I'm gonna pull up early. Put my plate, like, eating. I'm gonna try to eat fast, but to a certain, like, there's niggas that actually be like, programming themselves in a way to like execute and utilize a person that's legit about that, like really doing it. You feel what I'm saying? So,
like snakes,
it's just scary out here, bro.
Yo,
It's scary
so
out here.
fucking crazy,
It's
bro.
scary out here, bro.
Let me pull up my phone right
It's
now.
scary,
So
bro.
fucking crazy.
I'm telling you, bro. These niggas is good at it, bro. These niggas is. I'm telling you, these niggas is masterminds.
But I said I be writing every day, right? Look what I wrote earlier too. And that's the thing, where like you said earlier, niggas can't sit with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But me sitting with myself, my way of like sitting with myself is writing.
Mm-hmm.
And you said what you said right now. Look what I wrote. Snakes / devils, you could say,
Mm-hmm.
does a good job at disguising themselves as gifts sometimes. And us being humans, it could sometimes be enticing.
Mm.
Or like, yeah.
Yeah. Real shit, bro. So how do we protect ourselves?
We gotta know ourselves. And we gotta know people's intentions.
But we won't ever know people's intentions. Until when? How do
Until
you,
you go through a certain situation with them.
what's the best way to expose that?
They expose themselves.
But if you want to pull that out of a person, pause. How do you expose that?
Nah, you can't
You
go
You
away.
can.
You can't
I
go.
know the answer, bro.
You can't go like.
I got the answer, bro.
For me, you got your answer, but my answer